Now, the Congress of South African Students, COSAS, is an anti-apartheid student organization established in 1979 in the wake of the June 16 Soweto Uprisings of 1976 in South Africa. COSAS has tirelessly fought for the transformation of education in South Africa. This year, COSAS is celebrating its 39th year, and we are joined in studio by COSAS President John Macheke. John, thank you very much for making time to talk to us. 39 years. Wow, you were not born then. And how do you feel leading such a glorious, vibrant organization?
No, I'm very happy that I'm one of those who are contributing in making sure that we develop our learners' lives and we develop their own educational system in South Africa.
Now, 39 years down the line, when you look at the history of COSAS, it has produced firebrand leaders. You name them, the Lulu Johnsons of this world, the Julius Malemas, Blessing Manalis, Tami Khubusanas, Songezom Jongile. The list is endless.
There are many.
How do you celebrate 39 years? When you look back, what's the plan?
When we look back, we say indeed COSAS have worked. COSAS has contributed not only in the educational sector, but also in the liberation of our people in South Africa.
Correct.
Remember, COSAS was the organization that was mobilizing learners in South Africa through the leadership of Mama Winnie Madikizela Nomzamo Mandela.
Yes.
So indeed, we've played a critical role in making sure that we liberate our people, and also we champion the interest of all young people, particularly youth in South Africa. So as we are celebrating the Youth Month, we are saying that those people that were marching in 1976 were learners. Remember, they were learners that started with this program of June 16.
Yes.
But because of that program happened in the community, young people also joined the march and went on with members of COSAS. So it's unfortunate that we call it a youth month. But according to us as Congress of South African Students, we are saying this month is a student month.
Okay.
Because the people who started this thing were young people and were learners.
Now, 39 years ago, the challenges or the environment which COSAS was operating in is different from today's, which means that the challenges are also different.
The challenges are different. Remember, back then they were fighting for one learner, one textbook, one learner, one breakfast. Now we're confronted with different challenges. We're confronted with challenges of languages. We're confronted with challenges of infrastructure. Our learners are dying, they're falling inside pit hole toilets in Limpopo, you've just seen. We're confronted with challenges of corporal punishment in our own schools. So challenges that were there in 1976 and challenges of now are different. So there must be progress in our own schools, also in our educational sector. The classroom that was used in 1976 is still used now.
Yes.
So as the 18th NEC was saying they fought for one learner, one textbook, now we're fighting for one learner, one tablet. So it shows that we are moving with time, because South Africa is moving toward the fourth industrial revolution.
But not all provinces can afford. Yes, in Gauteng, Panyaza has really tried to ensure that there are tablets which get stolen, and then they are recovered from some mikuku somewhere after some time. But you're looking at a government which is not as resourced as you would want it to be.
I mean, if you can check, most of our budget goes to education.
Yes.
That myth of saying there's no budget for tablets is something else. As COSAS, we know that there is a budget, and if Department of Education wants to budget for tablets, it can budget for tablets. Actually, we also get sponsors from different countries that are willing to sponsor for these tablets. So they have no excuse on saying they cannot deliver tablets. They can deliver tablets. They must also deliver sanitary towels. This is a clear call. We don't have to sit down and negotiate. They have declared, even though the Department of Education have declared that they will deliver sanitary towels, but they are not there in our own schools. Our female learners are not receiving those sanitary towels. So as COSAS was saying, we must move with time. As we move with time, we must also deliver. The Department of Education must deliver. That is why yesterday we were celebrating the 39th anniversary of COSAS, and we are declaring this 39th anniversary of COSAS to Mama Winnie Madikizela Nomzamo Mandela, because COSAS is here It's radicalness, it's militancy. They got it from Mama Winnie Madikizela Mandela. So I was saying to Mama Angie Motsewa that we've been preaching, and we know that as part of the MDM, we are led by the ANC-led governance. Then we must respect the ANC-led governance. But also we must check them, we must enforce things so we can see changes in our own schools.
What if the change doesn't happen?
The change will happen. Remember, change depends on us as leaders to make sure that it happens. Remember the youth of 1976 and young people. I told you that those people who were marching there were learners.
Yes.
So that thing can happen now. We don't want to go to a state that says the Department of Education is fighting against COSAS. Because now we are one thing. We are trying to transform the educational system that we got, that we received from the apartheid educational system. We are trying to develop it. So we want to say to Mama Njimuse, we don't want to close those schools. We can close them. We can call a media briefing, sit on a PC meeting, NEC meeting, and close the entire schools in the entire country. And you know what happened in free education. We got free education the very same way. That's the culture of South Africa. Then TNS COSAS, we don't want to go there. We want Mama Njimuse just to deliver what we are saying, because we think that he understands, because he went through the ranks of COSAS.
Yes.
She was a leader of SATU. She understands these things. So we are shocked when these things happen while the minister used to lead COSAS and understand challenges of learners in different schools, but you don't understand.
Comrade President, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Right, John Macheke there, the president of COSAS, joining us in studio. We're going to take a quick break.